Welcome, welcome to the Truth and Harmony podcast.
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 All right. Hello and welcome everybody to the second installment episode of the Truth and Harmony podcast. Now, today's episode is a little bit different from the last one. We are down two members, unfortunately. One of them is stuck behind in another engagement, and another one has sadly fallen ill. So maybe we'll hear from our sister Ari next week, and hopefully, if so, Josh will join sometime during the episode. But today I'm accompanied here by Robert, of course, who you saw last week, and I'm accompanied this time by somebody you guys were robbed of meeting last time, Kyaria. And our sister Ari is in the chat watching us. So you guys basically know what this podcast is about. It's about music, culture, and social issues. And today's purpose of this episode is to discuss soul legends, our current living music legends. Like if they're touring, performing, dropping any new music or anything special like that. That's what we're mainly going to be discussing of today. So that's my introduction. I'm Devin, and I'll pass the floor over to anyone else that would like to introduce themselves. Go ahead.
Well, hi, my name is Kyaria. I don't really know what else to say.
Hello, everybody. This is Robert. Thanks again for tuning in. It's going to be a great show.
Exactly.
All right. So for the first part of this episode is usually ran by our sister Ari, but she is unfortunately unavailable today. So I will be handling this portion in her place. So we have the underrated artist of the day. All right. Our second underrated artist of the day. Now this time is gonna be a group because last time it was a single artist. It was living legend Walter Williams of the Mighty OJs. But this one is definitely one me and definitely Kyaria can get behind. Our underrated group for today is the Mighty Whispers.
Love me some whispers.
They're a very, very fantastic group.
Yeah. Now, I'm not going to say too much because I don't know them like how y'all know them. So, yeah, I'm not going to, not talk, but, that you guys is lame. So I'm going to sit this out a little bit.
Perfectly understandable. The Whispers got a number of hits, deep cuts and all, especially
Yeah.
in the early 70s, back when they had Gordy, but not a lot of people really talk about that.
Yeah, Gordy is really underrated. I feel like every single member of the Whispers deserves to be appreciated.
Exactly, man. They've contributed a lot to music, especially during I think Solar Records. They were working with the legendary Leon Silvers, and they were working with Shalimar and stuff like that. So, you know, they got One for the Money, Bingo, Let's Go All the Way, Olivia Lost and Turned Out. Like they've had hits stemming back from the 70s all the way to the 90s,
I
and
didn't
even a
mean to
couple of
wet.
hits from the
I only
2000s.
meant to wet my feet, you know.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
one. That's a good one.
I mean, I feel like it's a lot of good older songs that they have that are underrated, like especially when they first started.
The Life and Breath album,
Oh yeah, they don't know nothing about that one.
Planets of Life.
They too young for all that.
Yeah,
They don't.
yeah. What the unks and aunties be saying? This is grown folk music.
Grown
This is
folks music.
grown
What you know
folk
about that
music.
grown folks music? Too young for all that.
Y'all too young for all that. But
Mm.
yeah, that's our underrated group for today. And I really respect their dedication, to keep it going with just sadly only two members, We
Yeah,
recently
only
lost Walter
two
Scott
surviving
last year.
members.
Yeah, we recently lost Walter Scott last year. So
I thought
him
it
and
was this year.
Scotty. No, no, it was last year, right? I think it was 2024.
I could have sworn it was. I don't know. Actually,
But yeah, Walter and Scotty would usually do most of the leads on the Whispers big successful numbers like Do They Turn You On and In the Mood and songs like that.
mm-hmm.
Innocent, Emergency, In the Raw, A Mother for My Children, the great ballads like that they're known for. So
You're right. But
eh,
he passed away this summer.
so it
Cause
was this
I do
year.
remember it. Yeah, it was this year.
Oh, okay. You see, it's unfortunate because so many of our great people have unfortunately left us. It's hard to keep up. So,
Yeah, it is.
but on a lighter note, that is our underrated group for today, the Mighty Whispers. All right, moving into the next portion, we have this one led by our good friend Kyaria, the artist comparison.
Today I'll be comparing two solo artists. I'll do one from High Five, Tony Thompson, with two lead singers. Well, Tevin Campbell's not really a lead singer, but I'll be comparing Tony Thompson and Tevin Campbell. I just want to know who's your opinion. Who would y'all pick vocally?
Uh, See, I don't really know them like that. But if I had to, I'm gonna go with Tony Thompson.
Hmm. I feel like they're pretty good to compare because they're both, they were young in their prime, and I feel like they're both kind of underrated.
I definitely gotta give it to Tevin Campbell. That guy can sing, man. Like he can
Yeah,
really
Tevin
sing.
can blow.
He definitely can. Tell me what I gotta do. Oh man, he
They
went
don't know
off
nothing
on
about
that.
that.
They don't know nothing
They
about
don't know
that.
nothing about that. They don't know
He
nothing about
went
that one.
he went completely off live and in the studio. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, he does have a wide range.
He does. You see why they kept calling him the female Whitney Houston?
I forget about that nickname.
Yeah. And also, he got a real good song that I like, Alone with You. Now that song is my joint. He did
Mm.
really good on that. Y'all know nothing about that. Y'all
Yeah,
know
he
nothing about
has a really like unique style of singing for like a male artist.
that.
And I know he was like young and it was like popular for like that soft voice as a young artist, but man, he had a wide range for being that young.
That man can hold a note for sure. Well, y'all know nothing about that. Y'all just know can we talk.
Right?
Y'all just know can we talk. Just stick to
Or
can
I'm
we talk,
ready.
guys. Yeah, yeah, just stick to those songs. They're good. They're good. Don't get me wrong,
And
but
tomorrow, stick to that too.
Those
yeah,
are some good albums though.
that is.
His
That is.
self-titled and I'm ready.
But I knew that Tevin had potential when I heard him sing on Quincy Jones' Back on the Block album.
Oh yeah, oh my God. I was just listening to that the other day too.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I think back then when I first heard it, I didn't even know that was him. Like it sounded like him, but I didn't like really confirm that was him. Like Tevin being on a Quincy Jones album, that's just crazy.
Mm-hmm. He did his thing. He definitely did his thing. That whole Back on the Block album is fantastic.
Oh yeah, it really is. That's on repeat.
Yeah, that's like some of his best works. I mean, he knows how to put some artists together.
Like he knows how to create a good lineup.
He does. Like the
Honestly, he
collaborations he
just
had was crazy.
his just talent and his mind, his genius, quick work was just chef's kiss. Like you got it,
Yes,
King.
especially his work with James Ingram.
Oh my God, exactly.
I mean, just once, 100 ways, Secret Garden. I mean, come on.
No, right? Who? What was the artist that y'all mentioned on the last episode?
For the artist comparison,
Yeah,
we did Luther Vandross versus Teddy Pendergrass.
that's a good one.
What's your answer?
Honestly, Teddy is good, but I would really pick Luther. I really like his soulfulness.
He is a
Yeah, I
hit
would
maker.
definitely gravitate towards Luther. Teddy, he do got some good hits as long as Luther, but I just like Luther's style more.
He is a hit maker.
And I will be listening to every year, every Christmas, every Christmas.
That is such a good song.
I know, right?
It's, it's such a good song.
It's like one of the songs you hear on repeat on the radio near like Christmas time.
Hmm. Which is coming up very soon, by the way.
Yeah.
I can't wait for Thanksgiving though. First, that's
Well,
that's
we know.
that's what
We
I'm
know.
ready for. That's what I'm ready
Honestly,
for.
that's so real. I can't be
I'm sorry, but
dressing.
Christmas is better to me. Christmas is better. That
Then Thanksgiving?
yeah, to me, yeah.
What? People don't even eat on Christmas.
Bruh.
They don't
Nobody
I
even
know.
talk on Christmas. They be like, here your gift, bye.
Yeah, like where's the family? Where's the
Like,
love?
there's no togetherness. That's another thing about people these days. It's like, it's more about the things and materialism than like, togetherness.
I like that. Yeah, that's very true. We gotta talk about that. That is a real good point.
Yeah. Because it's something that needs to be called out. Because,
Cause a lot of these holidays not hitting the same no more. Like Halloween, bruh, it ain't hit this. It ain't hit for me this year, and I love Halloween.
that
But it
was
ain't hit this year.
Halloween is one of, exactly. Halloween is one of my top holidays.
Over
Cause
Christmas for real.
yes, I mean,
Okay, all right.
okay. Hear me out. It's just I don't know something about the vibe of fall. Transitioning into the year, dressing up, going out, staying out late, candy. I don't know. It's just like a fun vibe for me.
Yeah, but like what I love about Christmas, I like you ever like go Christmas shopping like in the city, like the pretty lights and everything. That's a pretty nice vibe, man. I really like it. Like go to Christmas shopping downtown during the Christmas season. Yeah,
Downtown, it sounds like an envision in New York or something. Like
yeah,
going to Times Square, or something,
yeah,
walking
yeah.
down.
That's what I'm talking about.
I low
Well,
always wanted to do that.
I was never able to really decide if I like Halloween or Christmas more. Like it's always been neck and neck to me because I do love both
Really?
holidays. Yes, but no, Thanksgiving is the best. Thanksgiving is better than both. Nobody is eating on Thanksgiving like how they're eating on. I mean Christmas. Nobody's eating on Christmas like how they do Thanksgiving.
You're right.
Like Christmas does bring togetherness. It's very important for Jesus' birthday and all that. But
Hmm. I like
Thanksgiving
how you
just hits
mentioned that.
different. Thanksgiving just hits different. And there's a certain type of music you gotta play during Thanksgiving. Like you gotta play
Oh,
some Frankie Beverly. Frankie
hmm.
Beverly fits perfectly with Thanksgiving atmosphere.
That part. That's
Yeah,
that's a perfect
yeah,
lineup
yeah.
for
That's true.
Thanksgiving.
But it's just something about those Christmas songs, man.
Yeah, but it gets repetitive sometimes. Like, I'm
It
not gonna lie,
does.
I have been like accidentally listening to Christmas songs when I've been trying to listen to like fall songs, but it gets to a point.
Yeah, that's true. That sometimes they be doing too much with the Christmas songs. Like when it be like first week of January and y'all still playing them, like come on, bro.
Like,
Turn it off.
literally.
Turn it off,
Okay,
bro.
I get it.
Literally.
Like I get it. Like maybe on the January 2nd, but that's it. Please let that be the end of it.
Like, bro, it needs to stop, bro. Y'all don't need to keep playing it. We get it. We get it.
Or it'd be like right after Thanksgiving or maybe like the week of Thanksgiving. They're already playing
Okay, that
Christmas songs.
makes
Like,
sense. That makes a little more
come on
sense.
now. But it's
No,
still
bro.
too soon. Like, let it hit December. Let it marinate. Y'all not
Right. Let
letting
let
November
Thanksgiving have its
marinate.
shine. Let Thanksgiving have its shine.
Right.
It
Y'all
doesn't get
eating.
enough
Y'all ready
credit
to
as it
go
is.
shopping. Mm-hmm.
Thanksgiving don't get enough credit as it is. Let it have its shine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that.
But let me get into real quick the main purpose of this episode. The
Yeah.
current state of our soul legends. Like, what's going on with them? Like, you know, let's talk about it. So,
Johnny Gill just released a new song one night.
yeah, yeah, he did do that.
Have y'all like listened to it or heard it
I've heard
yet?
it. Yeah,
Some of it is cool.
I've
Yeah,
heard it.
I heard it on the radio. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm more into his '90s stuff. That was his best
Yeah,
for
that's it's
sure.
not topping his prime. Johnny Gill had a
Yeah,
prime. I don't care what nobody say.
he did. He did. I say definitely from 1990 to 1996 was his best time.
Yeah, they don't know
Or
nothing about
19.
the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that song is fire. I don't
I'm
care. That song is
waiting. I'm
fire.
waiting. Like,
Oh yes, that song too. I'm waiting.
Maybe. Don't forget
I
about
thought it was
that.
I'm still waiting. Oh yeah, maybe I'm wrong.
Mm-hmm. Don't forget his
But
song with
his
Stevie. Don't forget his song with Stevie Wonder. Forget
oh
song with
yeah, they
Stevie
don't know
Wonder.
nothing about that.
They don't know nothing about
His
that.
his self-titled is like no skips though. Like every single song I've
Yeah.
come to love personally.
Yeah. Giving
Like
all my love to you. Fair weather
Lady du
friend.
jour. Yep.
Just another lonely night. Like, come on,
Oh
man.
yeah, yeah, I love it's like one of my fall albums. It's like I don't think it was released in fall, but it like feels like fall to me.
It came out in April.
Yeah.
But yes, as a first mention, Johnny Gill did just release a new song. In fact, him, New Edition, and Tony Braxton and the other group that somebody's not fond of, they just recently is
Mm.
about to go on tour.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway,
We
yeah.
you
So,
you mentioned it for the weight of the podcast.
but yeah. That's what they have going on, and
Ah,
the Temptations. So, about the Temptations. Let's get into that.
oh yeah, with the four tops.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
hmm
They
For the
coming
millionth
here, I
time.
think.
Yep.
Yeah.
For the
No
millionth time.
diversity at all. That's okay
yeah.
though.
And guess what? Since Otis Williams just had a birthday, we get to hear about that for another year. Yeah.
Yep, we
Mm-hmm.
never hear the end of it. We
Yep,
love
he's
that.
84. Don't forget his
Yep.
30 minute standing ovation.
Yep. I'm 84, y'all.
Mm-hmm. Don't forget his storytelling about the good
His
old
80,
days with
Oh
Motown.
God. No, no, no.
84th birthday. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
back in the day,
Let me tell you about
we had to
Motown.
stand up to
And
the mic.
y'all, we had
Back
a
in the
thing
day, we
called
had to stand up to the mic.
Had to stand up to the mic.
It
Devin, so
wasn't
we
all
had
that
a thing
sitting.
called artist development.
Artist development.
You see, this generation of singers now, they just lazy. They always sitting
Yeah.
down and stuff like that. In my day, we stood up and we danced. We danced.
We stood up, we made our
We
own
dance for
routine.
ladies. You see, this goes back to my brother Paul Williams. He said that we got to move. We can't just stand there. It
I
was
know
his
that's right.
idea.
And then he's gonna talk about how the first time he heard the way you do the things you do, he thought the lyrics were we
Did you
know the
say
story.
Diddy?
No, what?
Oh, my bad. I heard Diddy. My bad. My bad.
No, the way you do the things you do, and how he thought the lyric was so weird. Like we haven't heard that story a million times. Yep.
Don't leave out my girl.
Oh God.
Oh, ooh, don't ever.
No.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
Smokey. Yeah, Smokey telling
We
the
won't hear
story
the end
about
of it.
Smokey, we've heard the storyline, bro.
a million times.
We've
You
heard the
know,
story.
Devin, all this talk about people telling stories. Doesn't that remind you of somebody, a person from New York? Hint, hint.
Oh Lord.
It does,
Yeah,
very
yeah,
unfortunately.
yeah. That just really reminds me of somebody from New York. But I'm not going. That's all I'm gonna say.
So that's what the Temptations are doing. They actually had a
Interesting.
day off yesterday for Otis's birthday, so that is very nice.
Wait, can I say something about like on the topic of new artists? Well, not really new artists, but one thing I wish that new artists do that old artists used to do was routines, like dance routines or something, or some kind of like, cause
Choreography.
yeah,
Yeah,
It's they be
gotta
looking a
bring
little
that
bit
back.
too bored.
We gotta bring
They
that
be look,
back.
yeah, they be looking bored in their music videos.
Yeah. Well, there's also some good amount of touring going on, with Charlie Wilson and KC,
Oh, yep.
uh
Babyface
yep, Babyface.
and
Yeah, that's what they got going on. So that's good. KC sounds
right.
pretty good. I saw the footage. I saw the footage.
Oh yeah, KC still can blow.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he
I
can.
s- he deserves all the props and roses because as much as he been through and he still keep his vocal range and all of that. That's just
He still keep on keeping on, yep.
that's how you know God want him to stick with his gift.
Don't forget, him and Jodeci, they're coming back next year, going on tour.
Yep, actually, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about that.
Yep. Dalvin,
That's what they.
Devontae, and Joel and all, yep.
That's if Devontae is you know,
There,
yeah.
present. Yeah, with his
Not
group.
doing anything.
And
Yeah, with his
hopefully
group.
JoJo can make it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that your group by the way.
Mm-hmm. Legacy that you built. You four guys. Yep.
Exactly.
Yep. We're talking to
Yeah,
you
yeah,
guys.
yeah, I did it.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he did pretty good with it in 2023. I don't know what happened. He just stopped showing up again. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know.
Hey, but Jeffrey Osborne, he's doing pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah, he's one of those people that still got his voice. That guy's one of the greats right there, no
Yeah,
doubt.
he need his props too.
Yeah, yeah, he does. I'm very displeased that he's not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame by now.
It they pick and choose.
They pick and choose, and then they just wait till these artists pass away to give them their
Like
credit.
right? Like why are we giving them roses after they're like underground? Like
Gone.
that
I
doesn't
don't
make
get the
any
purpose.
sense. What?
I
I'm
don't get the
pretty sure
purpose.
somebody would want to be recognized
Yeah,
while
you
Yeah,
he's
know,
while
still
they're
here.
still
you
here.
know,
Yeah.
So
this somewhat brings me to another topic like that. These documentaries, man, they pick and choose who they give these documentaries to.
that part.
Cause so why doesn't I don't know the Temptations? Why don't they have a Netflix documentary? Why don't let's see the Force MDs have a real documentary?
Mhm.
Phyllis Hyman, these are, but it's people that have documentaries that I don't really think they really need one. I'm not naming names.
Yeah,
Yeah, they have them, but these people don't.
Jackie Wilson
I
needs
honestly
one.
agree. Props
Jackie
to
Wilson
Devin
needs one.
by making that
Yeah, yeah.
Temptations
You
documentary. By the
know,
way,
Sam Cooke has a documentary, but all his documentaries are just talking about how he died. So yeah,
Well, I've seen all of them. Some of them do talk about his entire life, tragically cut short, unfortunately. But
yeah.
they do talk about it. It gets discussed. I
well,
think I think the Dales need another one. The Dales do have one,
Mhm.
but it's mainly about like the five heartbeats. It talks a little bit about their beginnings and stuff and their classic prime era in the 60s and 70s, but I need one on like their entire story, like from the 50s
yeah,
to the 2000s. That's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
I
like the
need.
entire line,
The
Hmm.
Temptations need
whole
a
storyline.
the Temptations need like a six, no, make it a seven parts, 7 episodes thing on Netflix type documentary. Telling
Yeah,
everything. Don't do this thing where y'all cut corners and beat around the bush. Tell everything, Otis. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Tell everything.
Yeah, but y'all should have did this years ago, when we still had, I don't
honestly,
know, Dennis Edwards was still living, Richard
Yeah,
Street, Ollie
yeah.
Woodson, Damon Harris.
yeah.
Y'all had y'all chance, okay?
Because I feel like now that he's gonna like put most of it under the surface and try to like what Robert said, beat around the bush.
And
It
Yeah.
for
depends.
what? For what? Don't even do that. Tell everything, bruh. Please tell everything.
Just I feel like they
Yeah.
should do that. Just what they did with the Tupac documentary, where they had separate parts, and each part was like almost an hour. I feel like the Temptations
I
needs to
think
do like that.
honestly, with them, it might every episode might have to be 2 hours to tell everything.
Yeah.
which I'm fine with. I will sit there and watch that.
Yeah, I have no problem with that actually.
And like I said last week, let's be real, man. These people are not family friendly. So the fact that y'all thought y'all could go to NBC of all places and tell their story, are you serious?
That
I
part.
mean, yeah.
Like we all know what these people did. So yeah, I don't understand it.
Well, we still got our other people that's still performing. Some good, some not the best, but we
Yeah.
got it.
Absolutely.
We got it.
Well, um, I wonder
Hmm.
how Alexander O'Neal is doing.
Yeah,
Does he still like actually perform or
somewhat, something like that.
no? I didn't actually catch him with the Whispers last year. I know he was there.
It exists.
It exists.
It's on media format. You can check it out.
You'll see it. It's on YouTube.
But Stevie Wonder's doing pretty good. He just put out a song last year.
I mean, he's doing amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
He's a national treasure.
speaking of tours, well, you guys know Devin and KK King, y'all know, but to the people out there watching, I saw the Four Queens tour.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that does
yeah,
Yeah,
that
that.
that does
yeah.
exist.
Let's just say, should I tell what I saw? Should I tell what I saw? Or should I just? What do y'all
That's up
think?
to you. That's up to you.
Yeah,
Well,
you
for
got the
one,
floor.
I'm gonna say this: Patti LaBelle doing boots on the ground. That happened.
Yikes.
Um, that she played the. Those of you guys might be watching in Philadelphia. It's a thing. Blow the whistle. The Philadelphia theme song, I guess. That got played. Instead of Patty doing her, she did do her songs, of course, but instead of that being a full show, she brought out a random DJ and had a guy playing the horn. I don't know where this came from, but yeah, that happened.
It exists.
Oh,
Yeah,
It's on media format.
yep,
that-
yep,
what an
and
interesting feature.
And
Yep.
yeah, before she really got started singing, she said, and I quote, "I forgot my ears." What she was referring to was the earpieces that the singers be using on stage. She did that. So
Hmm.
So,
Yeah.
then we then we have Stephanie Mills. Okay, she did the best out of everybody, but she had her moments. Yeah. Then we have Shaka Khan.
Oh no.
Yeah, we have Shaka Khan. Um, let's just say she's not Shaka Khaning like she used to.
Shaka Khanning.
She's not doing it like how she used to. It's the footage is out there. You'll see it. It's not.
It's on media format. It exists.
I believe so.
Then 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 there's Gladys.
Mm.
Ooh. Mhm.
But yeah, now mind you, this is the first time I'm seeing 3 out of 4 people. I saw Gladys. Never seen any of the other people before, and yeah, as far as concert wise, this is my first impression of Patty and Shaka and Stephanie. Stephanie did the best, but Patty and Shaka, I'm really disappointed in Patty because I really went there to see her the most. So yeah, that now if
Seem
she
like
does, huh?
no, I was just gonna say, seem like one of those type of artists that want you to sing the song more than they do.
She
Yeah.
did.
Like
That.
they point
Yeah,
the
no,
mic at
no.
you.
No, she did this. She had random people on stage singing and dancing. Yep.
Yikes.
Now, mind you, this is when times she should be singing her own songs, but nope, she got these random people in the audience to come sing and dance.
See, yeah, that's not what I would like to see personally, but
To each his
you
own, I
know,
guess.
You know,
Yeah, that's
Smokey
exactly what I was
Robinson
gonna say.
somewhat does something like this, a little bit, not as bad, but he does this thing where he goes to each side of the audience and tells them to sing. Um,
Oh
no, he does this along with him being a freak on stage. He does this.
no, audience
He
feature.
he likes to perform, I guess.
Yeah,
Well, see, here's a little backstory about that. I was going to initially go see the Four Queens tour, but it landed on the same day that my senior homecoming was going to be, and I almost missed it. Just to not get some not so good results from our friend Robert here about the concert. Yeah.
it.
You see, I was mainly going for Gladys Knight because I like her the most out of the four, and then I like Shaka the second best, Patty third, and I'm not really the biggest Stephanie Mills fan. So, but I did want to go see it at a point in time. It did exist. It was on media format, but I figured that since I am a senior now, that it was just right for me to go to my last homecoming. So, yeah, I skipped out on it, and let's just say I didn't really miss out.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it wasn't worked out, right? But it was
It was a tad bit of
underwhelming.
a letdown,
Yeah, yeah.
just a tad.
Also, let's talk about these prices that they were charging to meet Shaka.
Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to
Yeah,
mention.
Shaka and Stephanie. You know, it was over $1,000 to meet either one of them.
Just like
Like
how it's 1,000 to meet New Edition.
like holy, it's a
$1,000.
thousand to meet New Edition.
It is.
So
It's 1,000 to meet them and that other group you don't like.
if
I don't
they're
like
not even
music.
in their prime, why are we charging a band?
Yeah.
No, at least you can't charge at least $200. Come on now.
This
Right?
stuff is
Like
this stuff is a scam. It is a scam.
they're
Oh
really
yeah.
strong artists, but $1,000 to meet a
Who just
group?
has that to
Don't
throw
hey hey
Like
away?
hey, y'all don't forget
what?
about this. Don't remember when they just stayed in Vegas for like 3 years. Remember that?
Yes, like
We're not gonna talk about that. I'm going to rage quit. We're not gonna speak upon it.
yeah, that actually
We're not gonna speak upon that.
rage baited everybody.
But yes,
I
y'all
mean, it's no different
celebrities,
than what they doing here because they still charging $1,000 to meet them.
y'all need to be more considerate to us as fans
Yeah,
because
we're not y'all. We can't
we
pull
don't have
$10,000.
$1 million just to
Right,
throw away.
right. We can't do
And
this.
if you haven't noticed, times are hard. The government is still shut down. We have somebody in office who's not doing what they're supposed to, and we're kind of screwed right now as a demographic of people in a society. So we don't have $1,000 to give away. A lot of people are losing their jobs, and a lot of people are homeless. There's bad things happening in Jamaica right now. We don't have $1,000 to give away just to meet other humans. Like we don't have that type of money.
Now, mind you, guys, I just want you guys to understand that had this been 30 or 40 years ago, these backstage passes to meet these people probably would have been maybe $100, something like that.
Maybe at best. And according to people who were there back in the day, that was expensive then. But on other news upon that, Brandy and Monica are doing they're doing good from what I
Yeah,
hear.
yeah, yeah,
They're
yeah.
doing good from what I hear.
Uh-huh.
Um Chris Brown is still Chris Brown, so there's that. He can perform. He can perform for sure. I don't like when he gets compared to Michael Jackson, but he can perform. Even Chris Brown himself wouldn't agree with this, but there are people who say this. He can perform. Mary J. Blige is Mary J. Bliging, so that's that. Um, who else? Lauren Hill performs from time to time. That's pretty good, from what I
Yeah,
see at best.
Smokey's still performing and doing the same old stuff he's been doing for 40 years,
But he still has his voice. You can't take that from him. He
Yeah,
still
but
has
I'm
his
just
voice.
saying, if you go to his concerts, he's going to talk about how Motown started 30 years before he was born. That's all I'm saying. You know?
Peebo Bryson. Hmm. Al Green. I'm very concerned
Oh,
about him.
oh,
I'm very concerned about him.
catfishing. Yeah, him.
It's not that. I just think that he's on the, I'm gonna put this in the nicest way possible, but I do believe he needs to get his health in order before something serious happens, because he's overweight. He's overweight, and I want things to get better for him, because he is a pioneer. Like, he's one of the main crown held holders of the 70s period who's still living. Like, a lot of people don't
Yeah,
got no more, like Marvin Gaye, Barry White, Teddy Pendergrass. We don't
yeah.
have a lot of those people like that before
People
anymore.
keep people keep confusing him with Marvin Gaye for whatever reason.
They're nowhere near the same. There's no correlation at all. They don't sing the same. They don't make the same
The
type of
only thing they
music.
have, they're both born in April. That's it.
That's
That,
it. They're both Rams. They're both Aries. That's it. But they're nowhere near the same. Marvin Gaye is unfortunately deceased. He's been deceased since 1984. He's not Al Green, and Al Green is not Marvin Gaye. They're both very much different. I don't get the correlation on how this happens. But who else? I'm trying to wrap this up, trying not to make this too long. I gotta get into a couple other parts. Who else is still forming and doing their thing? Um, Sade hasn't performed in a while. I wonder what's up with
yeah,
that.
she does that. She doesn't do a concert for every 10 years.
Okay.
Yeah, she does that.
I thought Lauren Hill was bad. She hasn't dropped since her debut. So, I mean, come on. Really? But I guess after a certain point, artists' discography gets very repetitive after a while, because
Yeah,
why do you
52 albums, James
why do
Brown.
you have 70 albums?
Oh, yeah.
Who finna listen to all that? Prince. Prince is a prime example. I would
Yeah,
like to talk
him.
about Prince with this aspect. He has too many albums. I'm never going to be able to get into his catalog. I think it's going to take an entire 365 days to get through his catalog. Maybe longer than that.
Yeah.
He
Well,
has
you
too
can,
many albums that he released when he was alive, too many posthumous releases. He has too many unreleased songs. He got too much.
and then he probably has a
Honestly,
vote of more unreleased stuff that we haven't heard yet.
He has thousands upon
yeah.
thousands of vaults of unreleased music.
But that's gonna take
He has
another.
like 40,000 songs, bro.
Okay,
That's gonna take decades upon decades
it'll
to
See, I
be.
tried to
put
get
any of
into
that out.
Prince, but you like have to really be into that type of music to like really get deep into Prince outside of Purple
I
Rain.
do like some of his songs, but I'm not that dedicated.
Yeah. So
Yeah, me
basically, what you're
neither.
saying is that we won't be done listening to Prince until we're like 100. That's basically what you're saying.
Yeah,
If
just
if,
about.
if we get there, if we get there,
Yeah,
yeah,
Unless, yeah, unless you can listen to an album every day.
no
yeah.
one can do
Who got
that.
that
No.
much time on their hands?
Yeah.
No, no, there's
No.
other
Well,
responsibilities.
probably those billionaires they do, but you know.
Yeah, they're bored.
Yeah, yeah, we know.
hmm
They
But
got nothing going on in their daily schedule.
all right, so now we're gonna move into the next part. We'll probably touch up on this a little bit more for the end of the episode. We're gonna move into my table talk. I don't think the banner is on here this time. I have to add that in at some point, but we're just gonna get into it anyway. So this week's table talk is the problem with school. Now, let me explain this. Let me get into this first before anybody else answers. Here's one of the problems that I have with school slash the education system as a whole. The problem with it is um how teachers act. The problem with how teachers act is, what I mean is, their grading system. Let's start with that. The problem with teachers' grading system is when you're doing so good with your grades, like say you have an A plus right now in math, like you're turning in all your assignments and homework and everything. But the moment you miss one assignment, is going immediately in the grade book, and you went from an A plus to a D minus that fast. And then they'll on purpose take forever to raise that grade up. Like, do you not see that Christmas is coming, my birthday's coming? You don't think that I'm gonna potentially not have that if I have terrible grades? You don't think I'm gonna get, my ass whooped if my grades aren't up to par? You don't, that thought never crossed your mind?
Nope, they just want to be just, I don't know, just move like a daggone snail and just not put the damn grades in. Nope.
They do this
And
on
then you gotta
purpose.
Like
I
tell
swear.
then you gotta tell your parents, no, it ain't me, it's him. He's being slow as hell, not putting these goddamn grades in. It's not me. It's
it's like they pray on your downfall.
Yes, yes, they do, and especially for parent teacher conference.
you ever notice the parent teacher conferences are right before Christmas?
They
Right
do that on
before
Like
purpose. They do that on
it's a
purpose.
setup. It's a setup.
It is. It is. They don't want you to succeed. And then,
Yeah.
even when it's not Christmas, let's say it's not Christmas or your birthday, there's nothing special going on. Let's just say it's just a random Wednesday evening, and you decide to go to your parents on the parent teacher conference. They say, or you don't go. They say the most utmost terrible things about you.
Yeah.
You
Like
brutally get your ass whooped at home, and then the next day you can barely sit down because your behind hurts. And
Like,
then what happens next is the teacher tries to be all friendly to some, hey bud, are we gonna have a good day today? I hate you so
yeah.
much.
No, because like y'all really will sit up here and talk about something. He's a good student, but he's easily distracted. You know? Yep.
yeah, oh he talks too much. Oh he doesn't does his assignments. He does not use his classwork wisely. His
Why
class
would you
time
do that?
wisely.
This
Or
is the worst backhanded compliment I've ever received ever. Like, what do
yeah,
you
I
mean?
got one for you. You ever had the teacher run up to your parents' car when you're about to leave?
Holy.
I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy.
Yeah, I'm so glad I've never experienced nothing like that.
You
It's
Right?
cannot
never
be this
that deep.
dedicated. You
It's
cannot be this
never that
dedicated.
No,
deep.
bro. No. They will run. I had a teacher run to the car. Like, bro, what is? Come on, man.
You don't get
Oh my
paid this
god.
much, bro.
Last year, I had a chemistry teacher that should not name, but he would give out a detention for anything. You are 1 minute late. You don't turn in
All
this
right.
assignment. You miss a day. Like what?
I thought you
Like
said if you're a woman, he gives you a detention.
Okay.
what?
All right.
Okay, so
Well, at this point, he probably does.
He needs to
yeah,
be fired.
he seemed like he was against. I don't know.
Women.
I don't want to say that, but it's just like he was just like had no empathy, no sympathy, no emotion. He just didn't give a fuck at all. Like, come on now.
All right. So look, right. So, bro, I remember in fifth grade, I got my ass whooped the day before Halloween because of my stupid ass. Okay, it was my fault. I'll admit, but still, bro, my teacher didn't have to snitch on me to my parents, bro. Like, it wasn't
Huh?
that serious. Yeah, I promise you, it wasn't that serious, bro. Like, I think he basically said I was like goofing off in class, not doing my work and all that stuff. You know.
Okay,
Mm-mm.
let's go through the next problem. The next problem with teachers and the education system, well, we already discussed the drills last week, so there's that coverage. But the next problem, the bathroom policy. Me asking you to use the bathroom, and your response is, I don't know. Can you?
Like, man, please shut the hell up with that. Stop being a smart ass, man.
It's
Come on.
2025. Why are we still pulling that out of our ass? Like,
That that was it
come
was
on
never
now.
funny. It was never funny,
It
bro.
really wasn't. Never at all.
Oh,
Realistically, I shouldn't have to ask you to use the bathroom. It's a basic necessity of a human. Why should I have to
right.
ask you
I
to use the
guess
Right.
because they
bathroom?
think I got an idea what it is. I guess because they think people just gonna wander around the hallways and shit. You know, people ain't gonna come back to the class, or people gonna be smoking, talking, and all that stuff. So I guess that's
And
what.
then it's like the no headphones, no hats, no hoods, no this, no that.
Like, bro, what if this one kid comes in and his hairline is far back to the 1800s? He don't want people to
Like,
see that,
we've
Yeah.
all had bad hair days.
right? And you just want me to just showcase this off like it's a prized possession?
Yep.
Like,
And another thing, this is something that happened to me. Have y'all had a teacher that basically tried to I guess see if you would throw yourself under the bus in front of your parents. Like one
mm,
time, my mom asked my teacher, he's like, how's he doing? How's he behaving? He's like, I don't know. Ask him. I'm like, come on, man, don't do that shit. Answer the
you
guy.
trying to be slick with it.
What do
Hey,
you
doctor.
mean? I don't know. Ask him. Ain't this what this is for them to talk to you,
Like, I'm pretty sure
bro?
my
Do your
parent asked you
job.
for a reason.
Do your job, bro. Please. You don't get paid this much anyway.
You really don't.
The teaching, like, Oh my God, teachers' wages just don't make sense. Like my math teacher, mind you, he's a math teacher. He's getting his bachelor's degree in Arabic, and that'll get him paid more than actually
Okay.
getting like a degree in math. Like that makes no sense.
Gotta do all this
Whatever
extra
pays the
work.
bills. Whatever
Yup,
pays the bills.
it exists.
Yeah.
That's all
Film
I
and
can say.
media.
It exists. Now, this is one of the last problems I'm gonna discuss. The show your work thing.
Oh God.
Just take what I give you. Stop being difficult on purpose.
Like
Explain how you got this. It's 1 plus 1. What do you want? A full depth analysis?
literally.
What more do you
So
want from me, sir?
how do I know you 1 plus 1 equals 2? How do I know you're not lying to me? Face ass.
How do I know you didn't look this up? It's simple addition. This is what
It's
first graders go through.
It's
especially with
simple
like
arith-
English
it's simple
classes.
arithmetic. That's all it is.
How can I use photo math for 1 plus 1? And how are they going to explain the full depth analysis of it?
So speaking of math, what was the point of us learning x equals y plus 3 and all that stupid? What was the hell? What the hell?
Holy, math
So
is like Yep City.
so that gets me a job. How?
Yeah, it
Wait,
hasn't. It hasn't got to be anywhere. Nobody asked me to do this. Good job.
So MX plus B somehow gets me money?
No,
In what way?
to
it
be
doesn't.
honest, after like eighth, ninth grade math, the most of it becomes like useless and just like a joke.
The main
Like
purpose is just to know how to count. Just know how
that
to
part.
count.
As long as
Learn
you
how
have
to
enough
count money, do your
money,
taxes. That's all we need to know.
as long as you can count your money, you should be good.
Yes, there's no need for all this trigonometry and all this type of stuff. Like, what do you mean? Explain why it's a triangle. I hate you so much.
Like sometimes there's some words that I shouldn't use, but I can't
What do you
stand the school system sometimes.
what do you mean explain it's a triangle?
Like,
What?
especially with English classes, like it's something in the text. Oh, define this quote. The quote is defining itself. Like
The
I can't
quote is doing
stand.
what it's supposed to
Exactly.
do.
Like, what
What,
do you mean? What do you
hey,
want
bro?
from me?
What is wrong with y'all, bro? Like, y'all like what is wrong with y'all, man?
It got to the point where I started yapping on my essays. At this point, I can't.
Oh
There's
yeah,
no more in
no,
depth that
no,
I could do
no,
besides
bro.
yapping.
To write a 600 word about the most stupidest, smallest thing. How the hell do you want me to write a 600 page essay about? I don't know. 600 word essay about some damn quote or whatever. Like, come on, man.
Yes, it'd be like the stuff of explain how this person used these things in an
Oh
argument.
my
Is
god.
explaining himself. Like that was actually like one of the topics on the SAT, and I'm like, okay,
This has
I,
to be
yeah, I ain't
a
okay,
gonna
good
lie.
form of
that's
I'm with
cheating.
racism.
you. I'm with you, Kyaria. I used to do the same. After a certain time, first of all, I just stopped giving a shit.
Yeah,
This I just started writing bullshit because this is ridiculous. Come on, man.
And what do you mean you need a 10,000 word essay, double font, 15,
Why do you care
15
so much?
Times New Roman,
times New
double
Roman,
spaced.
double space, due tomorrow about why the sky is blue?
Can you
Like
please
put
shut
the
the hell up?
About why the sky is blue? It's it's a simple sentence.
claim evidence and reasoning.
Fabrication of light.
No,
That's it.
they need a claim,
Yep,
evidence, reasoning,
yep,
quote,
Your
conclusion,
kidneys, your
yep.
heart, your
They
your
liver,
social
hey,
security number,
your
they need
social
to know what your
security, your
parents were doing.
parents' maiden name,
Yep.
your address and your latest addresses, your
the names of your ancestors, the street you live on, all the people you hang out with,
yep.
the exact time you were born, the day of the week you were born, the day of the week your mom and dad was born on, your grandparents'
What
maiden
time all of
name,
them were born,
what
Yep.
time all them were born, what
80
time did
different type of proofs of identification.
their blood type, if they got their tonsils removed, what they ate for dinner in 1968.
You
68.
know,
Like,
where were
what's
you
all this
when?
unnecessary detail
Where was
for?
your parents at when a celebrity died? What were they doing? Yep.
Where did your parents
Yeah,
meet?
Where were your parents at when a celebrity put out their first album? Like, who remembers this?
What was the
Yep.
previous names they thought of naming you?
Okay. Yep. All this.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
All this for teachers who don't give
By the
who
way,
like refuse to give out perfect grades. By the way,
All
by
the
the way,
people, all you guys, just for to not even receive $100,000 or more in your checks.
now mind
like
you,
this.
I'm going back to college, right? And guess what? I gotta take math for to become a paralegal, apparently, because investigating crimes means I have to do math problems with x equals y and all that stuff. Apparently,
Robert, you need to explain why it's a triangle on why this man has been brutally murdered.
okay, so
Explain why it's a triangle.
okay, so don't figure out why he's been murdered or investigated. I need to figure out this math problem. That's more
Oh
important.
no, he's been dead for like 10 hours, but I need you to explain why it's a triangle though.
Okay,
And I need you to show your work on how you got it.
okay,
And
all
Like I
right.
need
explain
you
how
to
it could turn
explain
from
your
blue to green to
sources.
yellow.
I need a full depth analysis, an explanation on why you think this is what it is.
Yeah, show your work on a separate piece of paper.
Oh
Due
my.
tomorrow, 8
Due
a.m. sharp,
tonight,
no exceptions.
Did y'all
11:59.
y'all remember them book
No
reports?
exceptions.
Y'all remember those
Remember?
book reports and stuff?
Oh my gosh.
One of the worst experiences is a presentation in front of the class.
I didn't really do that much, but yeah,
Me
Yeah,
neither.
I haven't really done it that much in my recent years, but I don't really like it.
Wait, book reports or presenting?
Both. Well, I've never really had to do a book report, but presentation in
Yeah,
front of the class, I don't like it.
honestly, it's not that bad, especially if I'm used to like knowing the people in my classes. But
yeah,
it's still like I don't know. I will still get like that nervousness in my heart, even though I know every single person in the class.
I just don't like everybody staring at me.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then, but it's that then with me, like I would just see my friend, I just start laughing for no reason.
Yeah, your homeboys is out for you to your homeboy or homegirl's out for you to feel. They just start making this random face for no reason,
So you
and
be the
then
ones giggling in the back while I'm presenting. All right.
uh-huh, and this is the last one. This is the last one, and we'll probably get back on this subject another time. When the substitute leaves a bad note.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Never in my 125 years of teaching have I
Okay.
ever had a class as disrespectful as this one.
Holy sickly unk. Oh my
Bro,
Yeah.
gosh.
bro, what type of wage do you have where you just have the goal, the cojones to act like this, bro?
Yep.
Where is it coming from? It is like, why are you this upset? Is your wife cheating on you?
Yeah.
Man, and the substitutes, all they know how to say is, what's your name? And no to the bathroom. Like,
Yep,
they're
like you
so
work here.
unhelpful.
Like you work here.
Yep.
Yep.
You are a substitute for a reason. You're a
Know your
side character.
place. Know your
You are
place.
a side character. Damn
And
it.
then the worst part about it is the subs that think they have authority, like when they try to tell you to sit in your assigned seats.
Right. Like, who is you?
Hey, get a
Do you
load of
know
this
this?
guy.
Even the
No.
teachers don't even be caring about assigned seats like that. They really do it to get to know your names. And once, like, they know your names, you're good.
Yeah, you're good. Like, what are you doing, bro? Talking about some sit in your assigned seat. No, no. How about you get
You
a
need
real
to know.
job, you bum? Get a real job.
Like,
Okay, so
imagine you just sitting at home just waiting for a school to call you. That's it. That's all you do in your life. You
Like,
wait.
you're a bum, bro. Get a
You're
real job.
waiting for a random ass school to call you. Oh, yeah, we need a substitute. That's all you're good
then they
for.
cannot pronounce names right. They say Devin as Devon, Robert as Robert, Kyaria. I've been called so many different names. Kyaria, Kyaria.
Oh,
I mean, I
Kayari,
get it, but I
Reed.
do correct them, and they still like just don't give a
They
fuck.
still
So
mess
I'm
it
just like,
up.
Hey,
okay,
has anybody ever called you Kamani or Kamana?
Kamani. No,
I'm
I don't
surprised.
have an M in my
Listen,
name.
no, I'm just saying they probably would do that. How
Hmm.
these substitute teachers are.
Y'all ever been sick from school and then y'all just be sitting back, you're like, dang, they probably be in third period right now.
Yeah,
Yep.
that was me on
Okay,
Thursday.
listen. Don't call me old, Devin. Just listen. All right. Listen.
No promises.
Heck
Okay,
in
look.
1973.
No,
My
okay.
bad.
I'm not
My
oldest.
bad. My bad.
Wait,
My bad.
wait.
My
I'm
bad.
not
My
oldest.
bad.
Wait. But
Okay. Okay.
Mind you, this is the same guy that remembers when he turned 30.
Okay, that's Josh. But now, when I was sick, I remember watching the daytime TV shows like not Oprah, but no, yeah, Oprah, stuff like The Price is Right. That stuff be
Oh
on the
yeah,
afternoon.
yeah,
Yeah, that stuff be on the afternoon when you sick at school and stuff. I'm sick at home.
Like, dang, they
yeah.
will really
That's
be at lunch
relatable.
right now.
Yeah,
Let's talk about how you missed one day of school in high school, and your all your grades are failing. You missing 30,000 assignments. 40 things happen during lunch. Everybody like it just be so much going on the day that one day that you miss
ooh,
school.
I got nah, bruh. We kind of
Or a
talked.
bunch of good stuff happens. Like
Yeah, that
that
too.
the one teacher everybody hates get fired. There was 18 fights. Um, freaking LeBron came to the school. LeBron
Like
came to the school.
literally. I think
Kendrick and Drake stopped beefing and they performed in front of everybody.
Yep.
yeah, featuring
The
SZA.
principal bought everybody ice cream and pizza.
One of
Like,
the
come
teachers had
on.
a pizza party with Wingstop and cupcakes and donuts.
And it
Okay.
wasn't even those crap. It
I-
wasn't even those crappy pizza slices where it's so thin. It was actually full pizza.
yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't like
Thinner
that
than a
stupid
crushed
stuff they had
can.
you had to do in the fifth grade.
Nah,
Oh
brother.
my
I want to talk
gosh.
about this really quickly. That we kind of talked about it last week, but when the bell thing, you know the bell thing where like you had like 3 minutes to get to your next class, and these people wanna walk like goddamn turtles and stuff. Like, bro,
Oh my
this is a
god.
big ass this is a big ass school, bro, and y'all
Three
wanna
3 minutes, you poor soul.
Yeah, 3 minutes is kind of crazy, gang.
no,
Yeah,
bro,
How
we
small was your
we
school?
at first I had 5, but now I have 7.
You have seven? What?
we only had three. Now,
You
mind you,
you
Devin,
poor
these
man.
these
Back
people
in your day.
Yeah,
these
back in the
people
70s.
okay, these people are taking a sweet ass time. They talking, they smoking, they just like, bro, we had.
Holy.
And
Yep,
then
and nowadays they're talking to their friends and they're making TikToks. Then they get mad at you when you walk in the background of their TikToks. Like,
Like,
maybe don't film in the main part where we need to get to class. You
right.
Devin,
know, I
Or like,
the teacher, like Mr. Shepard, my biology teacher, he used to get mad at us because we were late and talking about some. There's no reason you should be late. I know this school. I went here too. Like,
you can kiss
okay,
my ass.
okay,
Or be those
and
students that like stand in front of the doorway when they know you have a class right there, or like stand just in a big friend group, stand in the middle of the hallway. Like,
I hate
people gotta
the move.
like that is so actually so irritating. Like, it took me until my senior, like this year, senior year, where I just like stopped giving a fuck. Like, I'll bump into people, I'll tell them move, I'll tell them y'all need to get out the way, because it really got to a point. Like, it's it's common
Yeah,
sense to not stand in the middle of the hallway. I'm gonna be rude at this point.
but about the TikToks though, why? How you gonna get mad at me because you're filming in the main part of the school? You know,
Like,
I
what are
actually
you
want to.
doing?
I don't know, maybe be something in life. You know, I don't want to be a
yeah,
future baby mama or a
Yes.
convict or somebody who won't live past 25. You know, just saying.
yeah.
So,
Just a
Hey,
food for thought.
literally.
Just
remember,
a
And it
food
be
for
remember,
the
remember
thought.
those
bums,
people
the
that.
bots and the bums.
Hey,
They're
don't
all
forget about
bots
this.
and bums.
Don't forget about this. Remember, 8 o'clock in the morning, somebody yelling and fighting over whatever. Because at my school, guess what we had? We had two, not grown, but hell, grown ass men fighting over a bag of Skittles. Yep.
Or they be like
Yep.
play fighting. They be like in the 12th, 11th grade. Like, you're upperclassmen. Come on now.
Dude, this one guy who's in my class, I he went here for like maybe a year or two. I didn't I heard of his name. He used to sell snacks, but I never bought from him. I didn't know him at all.
Used to
But
sell snacks.
this guy, his name was Chris, but his nickname was C5, and
Oh God.
Oh gosh. I don't even know
yeah,
about the
and
nickname.
what the problem with him, he recently just got expelled because he was
Oh.
doing some not so good activity. Now he wasn't smoking or nothing like that. He was trying to slap box a lower class freshman as an adult
Oh.
man.
So
As an
that's
adult
not
man. Mind you, mustache and everything, facial hair, everything, beard,
mind
hair, and
you.
everything, trying to slap
Yep.
box a freshman.
Yeah, these are the people that
Well,
represent the people not great, by the way.
well,
Yep,
we.
we live on the same planet as these
Yeah.
people. But hold
Well,
on,
then
wait, wait,
we got.
wait, wait, wait.
Graduating on the
Hey, it
same
gets better.
stage.
But hold on, it gets better. It gets better. So this one dude, he kind of stuck up for the freshman because like this is wrong, but people was trying to antagonize it. And I don't know what grade he's in. Either he's a sophomore or a junior. But that dude is like over 100 some pounds, and he used to box, so he could fight real good. So they quote unquote slap box. They did not. There was straight punches, and Chris
Oh,
got slammed. He got beat up in the bathroom, and they were cool
oh,
afterwards.
what?
But he did him bad though. Like it was very barbaric. Like he slammed him like kind of on his head, and he was kind of knocked out for a little
Oh,
while, and everybody just left out the bathroom. There was three forms of video of it. The back of his head was bleeding and everything.
Oh,
oh, and they were cool after that?
Yeah,
No, somebody got to die.
bro.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't
Yeah.
even.
Speaking of that, bro, one time 10th grade, it was a fight that happened in the bathroom, and apparently, I think the same day, the guy threatened to shoot up the school. Now, I didn't know about this until I got there. So, yeah,
that's something, all right.
yeah.
All right, but we gonna wrap this one up. We're gonna wrap this one up. We're gonna move into uh one of our second to last segments. Another one with our good friend Kyaria. Facts with Kyaria.
Wait, hold on. Okay, I don't know what's going on. But anyway, since today is October 31st, this was actually one of the Jodeci singles that was released out today. Love You for Life, 1995, a part of the show, the after party, the hotel album.
Their
It
best
was a real
album.
good hit. Yeah, honestly, I agree.
Their best album. Now
At peak. I feel like it's underrated.
at first I was more of a Diary of a Mad Band guy, but when I really like listened to all the songs, like, dude, Devontae, come on, man. What type of crack are you putting in these songs?
I
These
mean,
interludes, like, come on, man.
yes, the interludes are peak. Like people don't understand the transitions, the interludes between each song is
Dude, I've been singing Bring on the Funk like all week. Like
what you know about Bring On the Fun. You don't know nothing about that.
that's
You
my
too
joy.
young
I
for all
know
that.
about that. I know
You too
about
young
that.
for all that.
I
You too
have the
young.
album. No, no, no. This is for grown folks. This is for grown folks. Yes, I have the album. I have the album. I know
Yeah, some
about
people
that.
gotta stay in a child's place with this album.
Yeah, yeah. Y'all way too
Bring on
young
the
for
funk,
that.
bring on the funk.
Y'all are adolescents. We're y'all are in the little leagues. We're in the big leagues. You guys are like G leaguers at best.
Right?
Stay in the G leaguers place. But yeah, that's the fact. Jodeci. And that album was so good. They had a very good 3 album run. I really wanted a fourth one. Really wanted a
Yeah,
fourth
we
one.
all wanted that one. We all wanted that fourth album.
We
That fourth
all,
album was needed.
even the die-hard Jodeci fans can agree with this. Like, we all wanted a fourth. We wanted a follow-up after that. But, Casey and JoJo is fantastic. That first album was great. Casey and JoJo got bangers. We can't admit this. But
Mm-hmm.
Jodeci was too good in their prime at that time. I mean, Forever My Lady, Success, Diary of a Mad Band, Success. And they have a song with that
Shout out
exact
now.
title, but y'all don't know nothing about that. Diary of
Yeah,
a
they don't know nothing
Mad
about that.
Band, Success. I mean, come on, man. It could have been done. It could have been
I
done.
feel like, yeah, I wouldn't say an excuse, but their reasoning was because they were letting hip hop take over, and I feel like R&B was still strong during like the late '90s. Drew Hill, some other groups that continued in the late '90s to early 2000s. I feel like if they kept their legacy, they would
I
have kept
mean,
it strong.
112 was
It would
making
have kept
music.
strong,
112 and H Town was still making music and New Edition. So what's the
right?
problem? And some of these people, not even groups, they even mixed hip hop and R&B. Have y'all not heard the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill or Mary J.
Right?
Blige first couple albums? Hello?
Y'all are not beneath the surface though. That's one
Um,
thing.
they literally mix R&B and hip hop, so it can be done. I mean, Jodeci's done that multiple times. They have multiple hip hop
Exactly.
R&B
They had
songs.
their own flow and everything. And yeah,
Yes,
we all do know that Casey and JoJo is a good duo, brotherly love. Yeah, it's just nothing without Jodeci.
right, man. That four-man combination harmony, it can't be duplicated. You know, they're one of the best. They're really one of the best. They're pioneers. They're pioneers for sure. Like the "Cry for You" acapella, just oh
Oh,
my god,
it's like glorious, enchanted.
it really is, bro. It's like how I feel about Stevie Wonder's '70s music in his classic period. Like it's very relaxing. It makes me feel like I'm on an island or like I'm floating.
Yeah, that's a good description. An island. It's
Yes,
like a
like it
good
makes me
way to
feel like I'm at an
describe it.
oasis. Like this is exactly what the Isleys meant by "Voyage to Atlantis." That's how it makes me feel. Like that.
Oh,
Like that's how
they don't
some.
know nothing about that.
That's how some good music can make you feel like you on a different planet. And not I'm not talking about high. I'm talking about fully sober. No drugs or anything.
That part, that part.
Fully
Some
sober.
people need to take
Yes.
note of that. And like the
But
combination with their Devontae's production, some of Dalvin's co-production, and some of Dalvin, even though he wrote songs too, and their vocalism is just.
nah,
Mm.
Dalvin did his part on "Let's Go Through the Motions," but y'all don't know
Oh
about that.
yeah,
He did his part on
I know
that.
his I know his verse word for word.
Hmm.
Let's go through the motions. Like I love that song. Like I actually wish that was
It
like on the
should have
official
made the
album
album. It should have made the album. I really wish it did.
because it's on my CD, but I know it's not like on the like actual official Diary of a Mad Band.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
It, when they re-released it, they should have considered putting that song on there.
yeah, I agree.
But we gotta give props to Al B. Shore because I did not see it in him. I mean, like not like downplay his talent, but what I'm saying is I did not expect him to have full producing credit for the first album.
Yeah, and
He did
writing
his thing
credit
with
too.
that production. Al B.
I'm not
Shore did
right.
his thing with that production.
And it's a myth that a lot of people say, like, oh, I'll Be Sure wrote Forever My Lady. He wrote most of the songs. It was actually Devontae and I'll Be Sure. And
Yeah,
even
they
though it
both
was
did this.
inspired for Al B. Sure's current girlfriend at that moment, it was still mostly wrote with both of them. They try to downplay, like, oh, Devontae didn't do this. That's not his song. It really is.
Yes, it is. Devontae wrote half of these songs even before Jodeci, like when they were still doing like
Literally.
demos and when they was with like Father MC.
Oh, yeah. They don't know about the Father MC lineup.
Yeah, they don't.
I can't believe that's how they got started.
Yep, but it paved the way, didn't it? It paved the way
It
for
sure
sure.
did.
It sure did. But yeah, Jodeci's great. I mean, we're gonna touch on this like more times than best.
Right.
But that that is our fact with Kyaira's segment for this week. And
Yep.
now we're moving into one of the last parts. This is the last part of the show, and then we're gonna sign off for today. Now you're probably wondering like why we don't really have our cameras on this time. Well, we're a little short staffed this week. If it was like all five of us or maybe a special guest, then yeah, we would have our cameras on. But this week we just decided to just have a chill talk this time, and we came on a little bit late, but it all works out in the end. So our last part is led by Robert, the Black Print segment, and our topic for this week. It is white politicians pandering to the black vote. Go ahead, Robert.
Yes, hello everybody. I just a topic I just thought about, because it's it seems like every election you have this problem of white politicians trying to be hip, quote unquote, trying to it's almost like they make a mockery out of the black culture. They I guess it's like I guess they're thinking, oh, they'll fall for it. They want to be accepted so bad by us that they'll just take us doing any little thing and they'll just run with it. So what do you guys think about that?
I'd say one of the worst case about this is now this rapper. She's pretty good. She's pretty good. I've heard her spit some bars before, and she can entertain. But that thing with Megan Thee Stallion performing at the Kamala Harris rally, that's one of the main incidents that happened that I was like, okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? This is not how Kamala's gonna win. But nope, oh, this is what they did. But the problem with this is, to me, how do I put it? it's basically like what Robert said. They're kind of making a mockery of our culture and like a lot of things that us black people have really worked hard for, because a lot of us black people, we had to get the things that we have now. We had to get this stuff out the mud. Like we had to work hard for this type of stuff. I mean, like Ari always says, we built this land. So black people are come from a long line of being hard workers and putting a lot of things together. Like we created like almost damn near every music genre. So a lot of the good music that people love and rave about so much, you would not have this genre if it wasn't for black people. So um I say it's a lack of giving real credit. It's a lack of giving real credit and giving props to when props is due is what I would say. Because some people try too hard to fit in. This is not just to um Caucasians. It's not just towards white people. A lot of people try too hard to fit in with a lot of stuff and they feel that they had to be, young and hip to fit in. Like, for example, I mean, Patti LaBelle has already solidified her legacy as an artist, but
Yeah,
her doing boots on the ground was not needed.
her
When I
doing the
heard
clock,
that, I was like, okay,
her do
I don't regret almost missing my homecoming for this. I'm
no,
glad I went.
her doing the clock it thing at 81. Yeah,
None of that is necessary.
you know something, Devin? Just thought of something when you said that about Patty. I really hate. Well, I hate the fact that she's doing it. Well, I mean, I'm not say hate, but I dislike that she's doing it. But this brings me to somebody else that I really love and admire. I got the feeling somewhat that Phyllis might have been doing the same thing if she was still here. I don't know why, but I somewhat get the feeling that she might have been one of the people to try to fit in with the young folks. You know?
Yeah, and that's one of the that's when you really hit rock bottom to me. Like when you do too much stuff to try to appeal to the young people. Like just be who you are. That's all I can
Kyer,
really say.
Kyer, what do you think about this? Kyer?
She's right there.
Just be yourself. Just be yourself.
Yeah. I mean that's all you can really say for that because, if you cannot give a good campaign for why we should elect you as president on your own without you having to get some type of rapper to exploit themselves and make a mockery of themselves, their family, their friends, people who care about them, and just black people in general, then you're not fit to run an entire country. You're not fit to run an entire organization. So I feel it's a lack of self respect and it's a lack of real deal leadership for why this problem is it is what it is.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah. I guess they think, this is what sells, so I might as well do it. Making me money.
Yeah, that's what a lot of our favorite artists, some of our favorite artists did back in the day. Well, when they saw a new music genre and they were kind of falling off, they felt like, oh yeah, if I do disco, for example, I'll sure be a hit with the kids. And it only works out for some people. It only
Yeah, if
works
Yeah, it
I
out for
start
doesn't.
them.
rapping, if I
It
start
doesn't fit everybody.
rapping, if I start
Oh,
rapping in the '90s, yep. I'm an R&B singer from the '60s, yep.
Um, Eddie Kendricks, Dennis Edwards
Uh,
did not need to be done.
yeah.
But hey,
Totally.
hey, 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 Robert, this is what Paul died for. This is what Paul died for. Just for his friends to be doing this.
oh yeah, Devin. One of these days we're going to talk about what Dennis did after Eddie died. Yeah, that's going to be discussed.
That's gonna be a whole separate thing in itself.
Yeah,
One day,
Kyra,
though. One day.
Kyra, I don't think you're aware of what happened after these people died. That Dennis. Well, the only reason I'm saying Eddie as well. We'll talk about why I'm only saying Eddie. Devin knows. Devin knows why.
Yeah, I'm
Devin
not really
unfortunately
strong
knows
in
why.
everything that happened, but I'm definitely open to be notified.
Oh yeah, Kyaria. Let's be real. Otis is somewhat in the category of trying to stay hip. He's not as bad as others, but
Yeah, Otis.
Yeah, some
I
of them
mean,
Temps albums weren't needed.
in my opinion, from Otis's point of view, he got he has like you gotta do what you gotta do. He has that
I
pass.
I get why he did what he did, but it didn't need to be, it didn't need to be done. I'll put it like
Yeah, I
that.
agree.
I get the reasoning, but I don't care for the reasoning.
Sometimes you just gotta let bygones be bygones.
Just stick with what you know.
Yeah, that part.
Well, does anybody else have any more thoughts?
no, that was it. You guys gave pretty good answers. Pretty much, man. Just be yourself. You don't have to fit into the trends.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. I'm about to go for y'all inputs. But that's it for me.
All right. Well, that's a wrap this week for our second episode of the Truth and Harmony podcast. We hope you guys stay safe, stay empowered, and just take care of yourselves. So, see you guys next week.
Yep.